Alright, we should be live. Whatever for this shit. Oh my god, what a snooze fucking fest that was. Fuck that shit. I know I still watched, I had it on the background while I was making the thumbnail and title for this video. But that was so fucking lame, wasn't it? That was so fucking lame, wasn't it, bro? Fuck that shit. That was awful. Yeah, Darstruck for a second, but yeah, that just ruined my whole night. It made me really upset that I missed some shit. Nat Diaz warmed up. He's dapping up Nick Diaz right now. Man, fuck that shit, bro. That shit pissed me off. Actually, fuck that. Logan Paul came through. We see what's happening with this match between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso. I want to see what's happening. Still going on? Dude, that shit pissed me off, bro. That shit pissed me off. I got Solo Sikoa. He just put down Jey Uso. I don't know why I'm watching WWE right now, but I was hyped for this. I was really hyped for this. I hope O'Malley KOs him, Marab TKOs him, Aljo sub. Yeah, fuck Sanhagen. Fuck Sand and Magomedov. Fuck him. And Patrick retires him. Is Patrick going to WWE or no? I have no clue. Is he? Sorry, I mean fucking UFC. I don't know. I said WWE. Oh, let's go. Let's go. He Spirit Sokoa. Solo Sokoa. Spear by Jey Uso. Is he gonna win? No, he kicked out. Fuck. But yeah, I hope Sanhagen fucking loses, bro. Fuck him, bro. Broski wanted to be fucking whatever. Supposed to win boring or risking losing empathetically. I respect it, but I'm now not a fan anymore. I'm now not a fan of Corey Sandhagen. No longer a fan anymore. Corey Daggy now? Exactly, bro. It's a Dagestani. It's what he is now. It's fucking lame. Stupid. I'm watching Jey Uso versus I'm watching Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso right now, and I'm actually hyped for this. I've been like, I don't watch the WWE anymore, but I like this storyline has kind of brought me back into the WWE a little bit. I don't watch it, but I like it. Ricky Simone beats Sandman. I doubt. Simone got fucking embarrassed by Song Yadong. He's gonna lose. We're gonna see Jey Uso lose, bro. I'm gonna be pissed. Bro, is the new Assassin's Creed coming out soon? I kind of feel like playing Assassin's Creed. I'm in an Assassin's Creed mood recently. I don't know why. Are they walking out yet? Diaz versus Paul? Somebody tell me when they're walking out. Let me see what's happening. No, they have Ngannou talking. Like, who gives a fuck about Ngannou right now? Right, let's go back to WWE. Main event Jay is crazy. I know I'm watching this shit right now. I'm hyped. I've been out for so long. Oh, is he turning on him? Is Solo turning on him? Please turn on him. Please turn on him. Sandman won bitches. Whatever. I'm happy that I predicted it right, but I don't really give a fuck. I'm pissed about it. It was boring. Is he pregnant or something? Spear! Spear! Joseph speared him. This shit's so fun to watch sometimes, man. This storyline is crazy. Great storyline with WWE. Haven't watched it since I was like 13, 12, but I've always kind of known what's been going on. Not really. The past like 5 years, I haven't known what's going on. But this past few months, I've been like, yeah. Storyline's insane. What's he going to do? Oh, he's going to... Oh, man, Solo. Oh, Umar would have destroyed Corey. I doubt it. I think Corey would have beat him. You saw how improved his grappling was. Yeah, I don't think Simone beats Sandhagen either. Super kick by Jimmy. He reverses the Solo counter. It's going on top of the thing. He asked for help from a fan. Through the announcer table. Yeah, Umar is way better. You crazy? No. Umar is not way better. Umar is unproven. Umar is so unproven. Okay, here we go. Come on, Jey Uso. Come on. We're going to see a spear from Roman. Spear! Is it over? Pin him. No way. Is main event Jey going to win? Come on. Come on. He lands it. 1, 2. Who is that? Oh no, they fucking fluked. It's Jimmy. It's Jimmy Uso. Yep. Oh my god. No. How many times dude, no, I don't believe it, bro. I don't believe that Umar would have beaten. He's too unproven. What evidence do you have besides him being Team Khabib would make him make him beat Sandhagen? That's the only evidence you have, is that he's Team Khabib. Like, I don't. That's not enough evidence to base a prediction off of. I need more information than, oh, he trains with Khabib for him to beat somebody. Yo Alvarez beat Sandhagen to a pulp. I doubt. Yo Alvarez is pretty sloppy on the feet. Let's be honest here. He has a lot of power, but he's pretty sloppy. I don't think Alvarez would beat Sandhagen. And plus, Alvarez is a lightweight. Super kick by Jimmy Uso. Fuck. And he throws Jey back into the octagon. Fuck, it's over. Is he leaving? He's leaving. So we might see him win. We might see him win. Spear through the table. Fuck. Yeah, but isn't Alvarez a fucking lightweight though? 1, 2. Fuck. Roman Reigns wins. Fucking Jimmy Uso came back to fucking swipe his brother. Fuck. Unpopular opinion, Umar is oh no, I'm sorry, bro. No, stop. Now you're just Dagestani meat riding at this point. Stop. Umar is not a better striker than Corey Sandhagen. Stop. That's just meat riding at this point. No. I'm sorry, no. That is just meat riding. No. Habib has the most overrated record, 13-0 in the UFC, and was getting his legs chopped and almost KO'd by Gaethje. Hold on. He gassed him against Al. Yeah, I mean, Khabib, his first 16 wins were pretty. They're just cans. But I mean, I think if Islam wins a couple more, Like if he beats Oliveira, then beats like a Gaethje, you might have to give Islam the lightweight goat status. Maybe. I'm playing with you, bro. I want to see your reaction. Yeah, what do you expect me to say? They'd be like, "Oh yeah, no, I think Umar is better striker than Corey Sandhagen." That'd be crazy, bro. I mean, I get canceled from that. I would get ostracized from the MMA community for that. Decent T-Bow. Yeah, if you follow the rules of current MMA scoring, Khabib would have technically lost to Gleason T-Bow. Roman Reigns wins by fluke victory. He wins by Jimmy Uso coming back to fucking get to backstab his brother. The storyline still continues. The storyline still continues, Dan Mijo. Crazy. You see Roman in better shape. Where's Jimmy? That's crazy. Still insane to me that 90% of WWE stars couldn't make heavyweight. Yeah, a lot of them aren't as big as they used to be. You know what I mean? Like the big, like the Brock Lesnar's and the John Cena's, like those super jacked, huge guys. They aren't really a thing now in wrestling. Like obviously, they still value people who have muscle and who look good aesthetically, but they don't value people that are just fucking behemoths like Batista and shit. Okay, they're doing the Paul versus Diaz fight right now. Okay, hold on, I'll go to it right now. They were just taking forever to the fucking walkout, so I just wanted to. Yeah, here comes Jake Paul with Logan Paul. Oh, they have the fucking monster back there too, the big robot or something. Yeah, but nowadays the WWE they kind of value guys who are just athletic and who can really actually wrestle than people who are just fucking huge and humongous who look good. Braun Breaker can make 240. Yeah, I mean Braun Breaker could probably be a what? How big is he? He could probably be a heavyweight for sure. But like who's that guy who just lost to Dominic Mysterio for the North America Championship? Who was that guy? I forget his name. The NXT champion. Like he would not be anything. Wesley, yeah, Wesley. He wouldn't be um a lot of guys over at AEW are like smaller dudes. Prime Usos could make 240 if they cycled off, but yeah, they're not really that big. Like Roman Reigns, the Usos, they're not really like they could probably cut down to make middleweight or light heavyweight. You know what I mean? Like how big is Roman Reigns? He's also almost 40 years old, so he's 6'3", 287. So I guess yeah, he could be a heavyweight. But I bet when he's in prime shape, he's like whatever. When Reigns is in like prime shape, he's probably like 240. So yeah, no, he'd probably be a heavyweight. He probably wouldn't cut down on 205. It might be too much for him. Fansly girls, Roman and Leon the same size. Are they? No way, Roman. No, no, Roman's way bigger than Leon. I mean, muscle mass wise, maybe height wise, they're the same. How tall is Leon Edwards? Leon Edwards is 6'2". Yeah, no. But Leon's like super lean. Like he's not gonna be. I bet Leon is like 200 pounds whenever he's not like walking around. I doubt it. Height wise, yeah, but weight wise, Roman's way, way more stacked. Habib fans would love to see Islam become the GOAT rather than Charles. Really? I mean, obviously because they like Islam because he's a prodigy of whatever the same person they come from. Diaz looks like a typical boxing journeyman. I mean, height wise, yeah, but Diaz looks like he's just all skinny fat, bro. Diaz is all skinny fat. He's nothing. Comes Jake Paul. Who's he walking out with? That's Sway Lee. Who is that? Who is Diaz walking? I mean, who is Jake Paul walking out with? Who the fuck is that? Who is Jake Paul walking out with, bro? Wesley probably 135. Yeah, he is pretty small, Wesley. Do you know who's actually super fucking jacked and has a crazy physique? Fucking Neville or Pac over in AEW. His physique is crazy. Like he's an insane physique. The abs are on point. The shoulders are popping. And he's on gear, hella gear, but he's fucking stacked. Islam is becoming more and more appealing to me the louder the Oliveira fans become. Bro, people get mad at me for saying that he's a bit overrated. It's because all the fans just suck him off. That's why I say he's overrated. I think Oliveira is great. And I think in terms of skill, he's like obviously one of the best lightweights ever. But I think people just suck him off so much to the point where you just can't, like, you're kind of overrating him at this point. You just kind of are. And I love, Oliveira's my favorite fighter. I love Oliveira. But there's so many people just meat riding the shit out of Oliveira that they don't realize that he has holes in his game. They're not being realistic about him. It's delusional Oliveira fans that I'm like, bro, like, he's great, but he's not going to go in there and just steamroll Islam in the first round in the first 30 seconds. It's not going to happen. I want nothing but for Jake to outclass Nate and Starch and press and fold him. As an MMA fan, bro, I don't want to see Nate Diaz go out cold or and lose embarrassingly to Jake Paul because it looks bad on us as a sport. But I do think, but I am kind of tired of the way he's been acting, Nate Diaz. He's been acting like a fucking weirdo. Been corny as hell this entire build up. Oliveira is a great guy, but he seems to be a fire that rides the wave of his fans. And if things don't go his way, he seems to will and second guess. Not really. I mean, things weren't going his way against Gaethje or Poirier. It's just he's really emotional. He's a very emotional guy. You know what I mean? And obviously he tailors to the crowd and he tailors to the people. You know, he's obviously a guy who bases himself off of the fans' reaction to him. He loves the fans. Oliveira does, and money. But I think that has created a delusion about Oliveira being this invincible guy and that the Islam fight was a whole fluke. You know what I mean? I think Oliveira fans, like really like the ones that I'm talking about that overrate him massively, they're talking about the Islam fight being a fluke. And I'm like, bro, it wasn't a fluke. Yeah, maybe Oliveira was off that night. Maybe things weren't just like, maybe his camp wasn't the best. Maybe he was injured going into it, you know? Maybe it wasn't Oliveira, but the call, like, it's not like he's going to go back out there and just smoke Islam in the first round. I mean, he might beat Islam in the first round. It's possible, but he's not going to smoke him, you know? There's going to be some adversity. He might get taken down and get back up. You know what I mean? Charles fans are more annoying than Khabib recently. They're getting a bit delusional, man. That's why I'm saying it's overrated. Like they're overrating him. They're getting a bit delusional about it. You know, honestly, I want Oliveira to win. I think he has a good chance to beat. I think he has a better chance to beat Islam than he did in the first matchup, right? But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, you know, he's insane. He's gonna be able to walk in there and KO Mac. KO Makhachev in the first round, like he's not shit. Like, I'm not saying that. It's just not a thing. Makhachev beats Charles 8 out of 10. I don't know about 8 out of 10 times. I say 7. Maybe 7. But who knows? We never know those answers to those questions. Those are always weird questions. Is that Travis Scott he's walking out with? He's wearing a Cactus Jack on his shirt. Is that Travis Scott he was walking out with? Jake Paul? Nah, I think I would say 7. I think 7 I would go with. Just one down cranium. No. They're just a bit delusional, bro. These Oliveira fans. And I'm probably the biggest Oliveira fan you're probably gonna meet. You know? Not really. Actually, yeah. I probably know more about about Islam. Wow. About Oliveira than most people. You know what I mean? But I have a brain. I'm realistic. I'm not gonna pick Oliveira because I love him. You know? I have to. Damn, she has some fake ass tits. But I'm I'm gonna for my credibility as a YouTuber and an MMA streamer, I have to base picks off of logic and reasoning and what I see on film and how I think the matchup's gonna go. I can't pick a fighter based off of bias or who I like better, you know? People still believe Charles can submit Habib, like maybe a lucky knockout, but submit him, yeah, delusional. I don't know, it's possible. Like, we don't know. Like, he can probably guillotine Habib on a single leg and just choke him out. You never know. Like, it's like with Oliveira, he can submit anybody, and he can probably TKO KO anybody as well. Like, I'm not gonna rule out him submitting Habib, but is it likely? Probably not. Like, I see him I see him probably landing a good punch and knocking out Habib rather than submitting him, but it's possible for him to guillotine Habib on a bad takedown after he pressures him. Like, I can totally see Oliveira walking down Habib, landing a head kick, or partially landing head kick and rocking Habib, and he shoots a bad takedown and gets guillotined out cold, you know? Just like that can happen. Oliveira is fun because he either finishes or get finished. I've never seen him as invincible, which made his fight so exciting. Yeah. But these guys like to just fucking to meat ride him so much. It's like these delusional Oliveira fans. And it's kind of like political, man. It's like there's people on the left and on the right, and then there's the far right. You know, like me, like I'm like, let's say I'm like the left. I'm like the left version of the Oliveira fan, and there's a far left. And you're like, oh my God, they're fucking crazy. I don't associate with them. You know, I'm like the left, the middle left Oliveira fan, and there's fucking the fucking delusional ones. Sorry, who are like fucking all the way to the left. You know what I mean? I stuttered so bad when I said that. I stuttered so fucking bad. I stuttered so fucking bad. All right, here we go. Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz is about to happen. And Nate Diaz is walking out. He's leaving the octagon. Fights off, guys. Fights off. Rafael Fiziev and Burns have a good chance to beat Olives. They do. I think Fiziev has the best chance to beat Oliveira. I think his style is like, kind of like similar to Hamato Moicano. All right, let me go ahead and just do that real quick. Here we go. Here you go. Round one. Let's be on, guys. Here you go. Round one. Jake Paul versus Nate Diaz is happening right now. Oliver definitely ducked Rafael. No, he fought Benil Dariush, which was a better contender at the time. Here we go. Round one. 252, 251, 250. Nate Diaz looking slow and old as motherfucking shit. Oh my God. Good job to the body, or straight right to the body from Jake Paul. Oh my God. Nate Diaz looks so fucking... He's talking shit, but Nate Diaz looks terrible. We're going to see a KO. That shot misses from Jake Paul, his lead hook. Oh my god. Nate Diaz looks so shit. And he's so flabby with no muscle. Good job from Jake Paul. $209. Dude, I see the first round KO happening, bro. I see it happening. Good left hand from Jake Paul. He's backing up, landing combinations on Nate Diaz. Good shot to the body from Jake Paul. Oh no. Good right hand from Jake Paul. Diaz is kind of getting rocked here. Good left hand from Jake Paul. It's over. It's going to be over soon. Nate Diaz is getting beat the fuck up right now. Good combinations from Jake Paul. Fall down, Diaz. Good jab, Jake Paul. He's beating the fuck out of Diaz right now. He's whooping him bad. He's whooping him bad. Good shots from Jake Paul again. He's whooping Diaz bad, man. But Diaz is tough, but how long is he going to be able to stay in there? Good left hand from Jake Paul. They clinch up finally. Nate's beating Jake, the fake Paul. I don't know, bro. I can see Jake Paul gassing if he can't finish Diaz. Low key, but Diaz looking like shit right now. I ain't gonna lie. Getting his ass beat pretty bad. He's so slow. Diaz is so slow. They clinch up. Jake always gasses. Not really. He had good cardio against Tommy Fury. Like he tires, but he doesn't like gas completely out to where he's like, useless. Good left hand from Jake Paul. They clinch again. Jake Paul's a lot bigger than him too. The clinch fighting. Here comes Nate Diaz. Good right hand from Jake Paul. Diaz is so slow. If he gasses at all, I don't think so. Nate Diaz is just. I think even if Jake Paul gasses, I think Nate Diaz still loses. There's no power. He's being geriatric already. He's just slopping around, moving around. Round one, easy 1-0 Jake. Easy 1-0 Jake. Listen, this Diaz is not the same Diaz who beat McGregor back in the day. It just isn't. He's slow. He's old. He looks terrible. He looks like he can't throw punches already. He looks awful. Straight up, this looks fucking awful. Diaz has no pop in his shots. Only today Diaz wins via decision. Only 2 years ago, what you mean? Yeah. Still a long fight, bro. Yeah, but I don't think Diaz has it. I don't think he has it. Diaz took a lot of hot shot. Sorry, Diaz has took a lot harder shots than Paul can give him. No, Diaz has not fought a guy as big as Jake Paul. You know? I don't think Diaz has fought a guy that's like 200 fucking pounds who's been boxing consistently, training hard for what, 4 or 5 years now? Jake Paul? He fought a small McGregor, you know? It's the heaviest he's ever been fighting, Nate Diaz. Like, I don't know if he's going to take a guy he's going to hit harder than Jake Paul, if I'm being honest with you. Good left hook by Diaz, I guess, in close, but it's kind of partially blocked. Chin gets cracked. I mean, we might see his chin get cracked. He's old, remember? He's not a young guy. This isn't the same Diaz. And let's be honest here, guys. Nate Diaz is not a very good MMA fighter. He's 20-13. That's his fucking record. He's not a good MMA fighter. He never was. He beat a gassed up McGregor on short notice after getting his ass beat. You know? Good left hook from Jake Paul. Okay, good little left hand from Diaz right there. That was nice and close. Good shots from Nate Diaz and tight right now. Okay. Nate Diaz is good in the clinch right now, though. He's looking good whenever he's in the clinch with fighting in the clinch with Jake Paul. But when he's out at range, he's shit. He's talking shit now. If Diaz can stay in the clinch, he might be able to have some success. But if he stays If he stays out of range, then yeah. Hold on, is Jake Paul actually kind of gassing already? He might actually be kind of gas. Good job from Jake Paul. Clenching, more clenching. All right, Dwayne, stay here with us, bro. This is the goated chat. The way I see Diaz winning is by pattern shots and volume. Good right hand kind of rocks Nate Diaz for a second. Another good right hand. Another good right hand from Jake Paul. Another good right hand from Jake Paul, but he gets cracked back by Diaz. He laughs at him. Good left hand from Nate Diaz. Yo, he actually might be Jake Paul. Yo, what the fuck? Jake gasses, wins with overhands, maybe. Fucking groin shot from Jake Paul right there. I have a pimple. Wings. I don't know. Jake Paul looking kind of like shit right now. I'm not gonna lie. Predictions a big brawl afterwards, though. Maybe I can see that happening. If Diaz gets punked a little bit. Let's say like Jake Paul KOs him in the third round out cold, and then he like talks shit afterwards. Then I can definitely see a brawl happening. That's how Diaz's crew works, man. They just fucking just throw out shit just to fucking fight, man. They're all a bunch of fighters. Jake's right hand is his kryptonite. He's doing well, besides in the clinch. He's trying to clinch with him right now with Diaz, and it's not going well with him. You know, Diaz is a slow, older guy who's not very technical. So making it a brawl with him probably wouldn't be the best idea, like how he was doing in the second round. He needs to get back out at range and pump his jab. Pump a fucking jab, Jake Paul. You've been boxing for 5 years. Where's your fucking jab? If Jake makes this shit close, a close decision, yeah, it would be a terrible look. It'd be an awful look. Fuck is this white boy? This pretty ass white boy they're showing. All right, Jake immediately clinches up. Okay. Good uppercut and close from Jake. Dude, I think Jake might be low-key kind of gassing here, man. His face is red as shit. And usually he's fine, but he's looking like he's a bit tired than normal. Good uppercut and close from Jake. Bleeds a few pitter-patter shots from Nate Paul back. Nate Diaz. Told you, bro. He needs to... Yeah, but usually he doesn't gas like this. Against Woodley, against Tommy Fury, he doesn't... He's fine, I guess. Maybe it's just how he looks. Good left hands by him, though. He would definitely lose in MMA. Yeah, I think so, too. Like, his cardio is already... Like, his cardio is good, but it's pretty sus for boxing. And so if you're only doing stand-up and you're doing MMA, he'll gas quick in MMA. Like, he'll gas in the first round. He's a Disney superstar. He got fired from Disney. He gasses, but not to the point of pure exhaust. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Good left hand, though, from Jake Paul. Like, I think he gasses, but not like... It's not like a fucking, like a... like a dying, like he's gonna fucking... pass out exhaust. It's like just a gasp, but like he's just breathing heavy all the time. There is zero pop in Nate Diaz shots. Only like 4 shots there, but there was no pop in any of them. So I don't see him going out. I don't see Jake Paul getting finished by Diaz at all. Look at that. What was that punch that he just threw? He just threw both his hands out like a Disney princess. The fuck was that? Good little left hook from Jake Paul. Right hand in close. A headbutt from Jake Paul. He headbutted him there. What happened? Okay, I guess the jabs are hurting the mouth of Diaz. I don't know what the fuck happened. He pulls a Dricus Duplessis by being gassed and still finding big shots. Yeah, we'll see a Jake Paul 5th round KO while he's dying for air. Good body shot from Paul. Him gassing will lose him the fight by decision. I don't know. There's just nothing on Diaz's shots. Good right hand by Jake Paul. Diaz is still talking shit, but he eats a jab for it. Good right hand, breaks the guard. Good jabs from Paul. Diaz is kind of swollen up on his eye. His left eye is kind of swollen, or his right eye. Good jab from Paul. What do we think here? Whose round is this? I said the first round is definitely Jake Paul's. The second is a bit close. What are y'all scoring this so far? I don't know. I don't know what I'm scoring this. Any decent boxer schools Paul? Yeah, I don't think Paul will ever be the guy that will be like a champion or who'll fight for a belt, because I think he did it too late. He's too late in the game. Like we'll always see Jake Paul, whatever. 3-0 Paul, but he's fading bad. Yeah, I can see that. A nice uppercut and close from him. The boxing community will never respect Paul. Yeah, I know. And they fucking hate Jake Paul. But this guy has proven himself to be a decent boxer. Like, he's definitely put in the work and he's trying to become a good boxer. But I don't know, because he was a Disney guy and he talks a lot of shit. I never respect him. So I don't know. I mean, I respect Paul. I mean, I don't like him. I think he's an ego, like a little brat. But I respect him, really working hard in the boxing. Like, he works hard. Let's be honest here. He might fight bums. He might fight retired MMA fighters, but he at least, he fucking wants to be a good boxer. Good shot from Paul off the rip. Uppercuts in close from Diaz. Well, my stream died. Diaz is a bum. Low key. He looks terrible. Like when you see that Diaz throw strikes from a distance, they look slow and with no technique. If Jake Paul cannot make this a clinch fight, I think he would just easily beat Nate Diaz. But he's always clinching. They don't like the fact that a rich white boy is doing well in boxing. He's not doing well. Like, he's beating retired MMA fighters, but he's put in the effort, man. And like, the money he got was from like him working hard at Disney and working hard on Vine. Like, he's a brat. He's unlikable, but he worked hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. Respect is the least he should get, even if it's disliked. Yeah, I think people should respect Jake Paul, but dislike him and want him to lose is totally fair. I don't like Jake Paul at all, and I probably never will like him. But I respect his hustle, man. He put effort into this. It's not easy to go out there and beat retired MMA fighters in boxing. It isn't easy, and he's done it. Good uppercut and close from Jake Paul. Nate Diaz is doing some pitter-patter shots with no sting on him. Uppercuts in close. I mean, Diaz is outlanding him here in the clinch. Good little two from Nate Diaz, but he gets caught back with another right hand back from Paul. JDM versus Paul would be fun. In a boxing match, I think Paul would... I don't know. JDM is fucking slick, man. JDM is really slick. I don't know. A lot of headbutts going on, though. Good left hand from Paul. But Diaz is winning his clinch exchanges. Good left hand. Good body shots from Nate Diaz there, though. Good left hand at the break. Okay, Diaz. There's just nothing on it. There's just no power on it, but he's putting it to Jake Paul right now. Jake Paul is fading pretty bad. What's happening? Show the damn fight. Is the round over, maybe? Is the round over? Is that what happened? They're showing just people in the crowd. I want to see the fucking fight. Nate's getting to him. Jake's gassing. Jake is not. He's fighting in the clinch with a brawler. Dumbest game plan I've ever seen in my life. Diaz is a fucking brawler. And he's fighting in the clinch with a brawler. You're asking to make it a close fight. 3-1 Paul. I agree. I think Diaz outlanded him there a bit in the clinch exchanges. How hard does Conor actually hit, though, to knock Diaz down like he did? Conor has some, like, at lightweight, he has some of the best power in the UFC. For a good while. But nothing Jake Paul's doing is, he's not landing any power shots, really. Neither of them are. Max Holloway would beat Paul in boxing. Max Holloway would be too small. Body shot, but Nate Diaz faked it. He faked the being hurt to the body. Max Holloway would be too small. No, you need somebody his size. A featherweight is too small for Jake Paul. No, Jake Paul is definitely the better boxer, for sure, but he's not fighting smart. Is Diaz giving up here a little bit? He's backing up, breathing hard. Okay, good right hand from Jake Paul. I think Diaz is giving up. Or he's just acting. He's acting really well. He's saying he's tired and he's backing up. Nate Diaz is. Or he's trying to get him to come to him. I don't know. Nate's fixing to take this fight over. I don't know if Nate's going to take this fight over. He's being... Oh! Jake Paul just dropped him. Oh, he's down bad. Diaz is down bad. Left hand. Face plant. Diaz face planted. He's fine. He's up, though. He's looking at the ref. He's walking fine. He's a bit off. He's a bit wobbly. This is what I said would happen. Nope, it's fights back on. Fights back on. He got dropped bad. Paul's going after him. Good body shot from Paul. Good left hand from Paul. Uppercut from Paul. Lands nice. Diaz is still wobbled a bit. Good right hand, left hand. Uppercut. Right hand. Good left hand again from Paul. He's hurting Diaz bad. Diaz is hurt, but he's still trying to survive here. But he's tired too. I think Diaz is tired as fuck. Drickus do Paul. It's a great left hand. All right, Diaz is fine now. He's back in it. He's back in it. But he got dropped really bad, like face plant bad. He was off balance already. Good shot to the body, and Diaz acknowledges it too. I guess he had doctor stoppage. I don't know. Possibly, but I think his eye is fine right now. It's not a bad... It's not swelling up too bad. Uppercut. Good combination from Diaz, though. Good uppercut from Paul back. Good uppercut back from Diaz. Good right hand from Diaz. Good right hand again from Diaz. Good combinations from Diaz. Coming back here in this round. Finish him already. Dude, it's he got dropped pretty bad and Jake Paul sticks his tongue out. That's the round, I think. Diaz talking to the crowd, talking shit to the crowd. That's round. That's an easy 10-8 for Paul. Yeah, he dropped him bad with the left hand, I think, as he came in. And he was already off balance. And he fell down and then fell back over onto his head. Paul clinches intelligently. A little bit, yeah. Like he comes in, but he just can't do it for too long. Let's see his left hand again. Boom. Fucking lead hook. Right on the temple. Knocked him off balance. And then he tried to stand back up immediately and he fell on his head. I mean, Jake Paul ate a left hand at the same time. So, I mean, just land the better one. Damn. What's that now? 4-1, but it's like a basically 5-1 for Jake now because he got a 10-8 round because he dropped him. Here you go, round 6. Good right hand from Jake Paul. Splits the guard up Diaz. Left hand, Jake Paul kind of misses, but kind of lands. Someone scuffs him a bit. Yeah, 4-1, 10-8 to Paul. That's what I'm thinking. Good left hand from Jake. His cheeks are white. It's scaring me. I think it's a Vaseline, though. Good jabs from Jake Paul. Yeah, Diaz's eye, his right eye is swollen up pretty bad. Okay. Good jab from Jake Paul. They clinch up again. 208, 207, 206. They separate. 2 minutes. Good uppercut from Jake Paul. Yeah, Diaz is kind of getting done. I think he's ready to get out of here. I think Diaz is ready to go. I think he's ready to get out of this bitch. Seems like it, man. He's moving slower now. He's not really putting. He's kind of like walking around a bit. Not much movement, but it is Nate Diaz. Never mind. Good combinations from Diaz here. Shots to the body and shots to the head. Never mind. I lied. Good uppercut from Diaz. But good right hand back from Paul. Yeah, Jake Paul's been gassed since the second round, but he's not like egregiously gassed. If it gets out of the sixth, big chance Diaz loses by decision. Yeah, I think so too. I think we'll see a Jake Paul decision win. Clear decision win. Good body shots from Jake Paul right there. Nice left hand to the body. Good jab from Jake Paul. That lead hook misses again. That lead overhand. All those jabs are blocked. Good entry from Nate Diaz there. Jake pushes him off. 1-2 from Diaz. They clinch up again. 15 seconds left. Excuse me. They're out range here. Nate Diaz is backing up, trying to beckon him a little bit. Good overhand left. Lead overhand from Jake Paul. Jake Paul. Yeah, Jake Paul is easily winning this fight, I think. Nate Diaz is looking geriatric. Let's look at him, bro. Like, you can tell who's like actually trained for this fight. Diaz is just here for the money. Let's keep it a G here. He's here for the fucking money. So were we saying 5-1 with a 10-8 to Paul in the fifth round? I don't know. I don't even care. I think at this point, Jake Paul's won by decision as long as this fight keeps going. Damn, girl, what you doing right there? She's hungry. She's ready to eat something. All right, here we go. Round 7, I think. Comes Jake Paul. Feinting the jabs. 5-1 going to be a 6-1. Mark my words. Yep. Good lead overhand or lead hook from Jake Paul. I think a lead hook to a right hand from Jake Paul. Hey, girl. Hey, hit my mic for. Good left hands by Jake Paul. Nice little double jab I think he put on him. There's the jab finally from Jake Paul. Pumping his jab finally. Good little combination from Jake. A little 2 shots he landed. The ref's in the fucking way. Good left hand from Jake Paul. Hey, girl. Diaz comes in. They clinch up a little bit. Sorry. Good right hand to the body from Jake. Jab gets blocked or misses. Jab misses again. Jabs. Good 1-1-2 from Jake. Good right hook from Jake, too. Left hook misses, though. Good jab to the body. Good little left hook again from Jake Paul. Right hand to the body. Nate Diaz lands a couple shots in the clinch for a second. Jake Paul circles out. It's caught with a jab, though. And Diaz has 2 misses. Double jab from Jake. Little pitter-patter shots from Nate Diaz in the clinch for a second and separate. Jab, misses. Jake's pretty good on the back foot, not going to lie. He's pretty good on the back foot. Like, Nate Diaz has nothing to him. Good jab to the body from Jake Paul. He has nothing to him, man. He's just reaching for Jake Paul all the time. But good clinch work, though, from him, from Diaz. Good left hand from Jake Paul. They clinch up. Ref separates them. Good uppercut from Jake. But good shots back from Nate Diaz. He's good in the clinch, man. Diaz is actually really pretty good in the clinch. Whenever they get in tight, he's really good. But out range, man, he's just completely awful. Paulo brawling less. Oh, no, Paul's brawling less and fighting more technical. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what he should have been doing since the start. Stay on the back foot and make Diaz reach for you instead of just getting to these clinch battles and losing. Or let him hit you. You know, when he's on the back foot, moving around, being at range, pumping his jab, that's when he's looking good and technical. Nate Diaz, you're fucking losing. Don't put your hands up. You got dropped bad in the 5th. You got dropped terribly in the 5th. Yeah, but if Jake can stay at range, man, and just pump his jab and just stay on the back foot, he'll be fine. But when he's sitting there trying to fucking get into the clinch battle with Nate Diaz, he's going to lose every single time. Going to get pieced up. So if he can stay at range, he'll be chilling. But he's not doing that. But I still think he's winning, though. Diaz is getting dropped in the 8th. Mark my words. I can see him getting dropped in the 8th. For sure. I can see him getting put down in the 8th. Yeah, 17 viewers, guys. What's up? So what's up in the chat? Let's get to talking. Round 8. What's up, Zay? How you doing, man? That shot misses from Nate Diaz. 243, 242, 241, 240. Good body shots and close. Sorry, I was trying to say tight and close to the same word. But a good right hand. Good little lead hook from Jake Paul. Good uppercut from Diaz back. I think the crowd's getting into a little bit. I see them cheering. Good right hook to the body from from Paul. Good little right hand, left hand, little body shot from Jake Paul. See, this back foot Paul is just different. It's just totally different. But when he's up in tight like this, it's where he loses to Diaz. But he's landed almost, 40 more strikes than Diaz has. And thrown 50 more. Oh, shit. Camera. My bad. 140 left in this 8th round. Good left hand, one right hand, left hand. Back foot Paul didn't even work against Fury. Well, because Fury's actually a good fucking boxer. Or a guy who knows how to box, unlike Diaz. So it's an unfortunate boxing match. It's pretty entertaining, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not actually a bad boxing match. Like, they're going pretty hard. You know? It's not like a war, obviously, where people are getting knocked down back and forth. But this is actually a pretty decent match. But Diaz is ass and Jake Paul is mediocre at best. So good jabs from Paul. Good right hand in tight from Paul. Good left hand, though, from Diaz. Good straight left. Uppercuts from Diaz. He's going after Paul a little bit now. Paul's fine, though. Misses that shot. Good left hook from Paul. Gets caught with a right hook by Diaz, though. Good uppercuts in tight from Diaz. Do you think Jake will act? Do you think Jake will try and fight an actual boxer since he's being fed an old MMA guy? We'll see what he wants next. He might fight fucking Masvidal. Let's be honest here. I think he'll fight. I think he'll probably end up fighting Masvidal. Let's be honest here. Good right hand from Paul, but he ate a few shots before. Diaz has a gas tank. He's always had a gas tank. He's a vegan marathoner. Good combination from Paul. Good little left hand. Okay, Diaz is going. Okay, I think he's hurting Jake Paul a little bit now. He went for a headbutt. Diaz went for a fucking headbutt at the end of the round. Diaz round now. It's a Diaz round. Obviously he boxed Tommy. But outside of that, maybe a Tommy rematch, or we might see him versus maybe a Masvidal or some other fucking old MMA guy that doesn't fucking fight anymore. Might see some of that shit. But no, I think we're gonna see whatever. If Jake went into the octagon with Diaz, it'd be a different story. I don't know. Actually, yeah, I think so too, because Jake Paul's gas tank is not good. It's simply not good. But he's so much bigger than Diaz. That's the thing. 7-1 Paul, but the 8th was close. I'm not really trying to score this fight. I just know Jake Paul's winning. It's a close round though. I don't know. It depends. I mean, Diaz was never a good MMA fighter though. That's the thing. Diaz was fucking 20-13 as a pro. Like, he wasn't all that people make him out to be. Is Diaz rocked or is he faking it? No, he's faking it. Good right hand to the body from Paul. Think he'll try to rematch Tommy? Yeah, I think so too. I think Jake Paul will call for the Tommy rematch, or he'll try to fight Masvidal. Either or. Good right hand. Good jabs from Jake Paul. 218, 217. Good jabs or uppercut to the body from Jake Paul. Good jab again from Paul. Oh my God, let's finally use a fucking jab for once. Holy shit. Good combination from Paul. Diaz let Leon recover because he didn't want to fight Usman. Nah, I think he's a fucking dumbass. Low IQ, brainless. Let's be honest here. Nate Diaz has nothing to him besides just heart, pretty much, and toughness. That's it. 23 viewers. What's up, guys? Hit the subscribe button if you're watching this stream. Please. Appreciate you guys. 132, 131, 130. But Diaz Jiu-Jitsu, if he hits the ground, is game. Yeah, I know. If it hits the ground, for sure, Jake Paul gets submitted by Diaz. But I think on the feet, man, Diaz looks so bad right now. He's too old for the game. It won't work on high-level MMA guys, but against Jake, probably. Maybe. Good shot to the body from Jake. He pushes off Diaz. Jabs, but it's blocked. Lead hook. Doesn't land. Good uppercut, but it's a soy uppercut by Diaz. Holy shit. Good right hand. That was a good uppercut by Diaz. Okay, Diaz is going to the crowd here. But eats a right hand as he comes in. Good left hook from a Diaz there. Good right hand to the body from Jake. He's eating shots from Diaz. Oh my God. Diaz is the only motherfucker in the world that will sit here and flaunt and taunt and cheer on the crowd while losing a fight. This motherfucker's built different. Good shots from Diaz, though. Okay. Jake Paul returning, though, with a nice, I think, left hand? Straight left? Good straight right. It was a hard straight right from Paul. A good combination from Diaz on the guard. Good jab from Paul. It's always the case with Paul where if any of the MMA guys were 5 years younger, they would fare better against him. Yeah. I'll subscribe because you're a good commentary. Thank you. Thank you, Zay. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Zay in the chat. Appreciate you. LOL Diaz funny as fuck. He is. He's goofy, bro. He's corny as shit, but he is funny. I'll give him that. Nate has CTE for sure. Dude, I can see Nate Diaz in like 20 years, man, just doing some fuck shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can see him doing some dumb shit. But good right hand. And Diaz faked being rocked when he wasn't. Bro, I had some Mexican tacos today, bro. That shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie. Is that a Jake Paul round or not? What were you thinking, Cranium? What do you score that? Since you're the scoring guy. Here we go. Round. Is it final round? Yep. Round 10, final round. Good jabs from Paul. Let's see a knockdown here. What the fuck are you doing, Diaz? You got caught looking to the crowd on the ropes and got caught by a left in a body shot. What the fuck is he doing? Good left hook to the body from Diaz, pumping the jab still. Dude's 50 years old and still rolls in a game. I know, Cranium, bro. That's what pisses me. That's what's so corny about it. He acts so hard. I'm like, bro, you're just stop. You're almost 40 years old, bro. Grow the fuck up. Good left hand from Paul, and Diaz face getting rocked again. It's a right hand for it. He's doing too much right now. Diaz is, man. He's trying to act like he's rocked and trying to be funny in the octagon, but getting caught when he's doing it. He's throwing the fight away. Okay, what are the odds? What are the odds, guys, that we see Diaz go, I whooped his ass, you know, at the end of the fight? It's like, I fucked him up. I should have won that fight. Good right hands from Jake Paul, though. He's about to finish Diaz here. To the body. Diaz beckons him on a little bit. Left hook to the body. Left hook to the head from Paul. Right hook to the head from Paul. Diaz shakes his head no. Jake Paul's getting funny with it now. If only Diaz's success was good at the beginning as it is at the end, LOL. I know. Would you still punch your opponent if he was looking at the crowd and was off guard? Fuck yeah, I'll kill him that. Yeah, hell yeah, I would. I would. If he's not respecting me in the fight, he's going to get hit for it. Okay, but good combinations from Nate Diaz here. He's putting on Jake Paul. Holy shit. Yeah, Jake Paul hurt a little bit. Not rocked or anything, but he was definitely had him nervous. He's going back to the UFC to fight for the belt. No, what belt? The BMF belt? Good left hook. Or good jabs. Diaz always does too much. I know, but it's taking brain damage for it. You know what I mean? If he's doing too much and winning, it's okay, but he's doing too much and losing, which is the bad part. 30 seconds left. Good uppercut from Jake Paul, though. Guillotine choke for Jake Paul. For Nate Diaz. He went for a fucking high elbow guillotine just now. But he can't do it because the boxing gloves are too big. Oh, good right hand from Diaz. And that's it. Jake Paul, easy dub. Let me see here. See if you take KO. Last second KO. They give respect. This should be an easy Jake Paul win. Easy Jake Paul win. Diaz will claim he won. I know, but he didn't win. What's up? I fucked that motherfucker up. I won every single fucking round. That's what I can see, bro. What's up? I got fucking robbed. I won every single round. Fuck Diaz, bro. Paul had that clinch for like 50 seconds after the ref warned him. Did he? He actually went for a high elbow guillotine. I sound just like him. I don't. It's really off, but I think it's close enough. It's close enough. Just fucking laugh. So what do we think? 8-2 Jake Paul. I agree with that. Let's listen to it. What are you doing, girl? Oh, my cat's being weird. Come here. Say hi to the chat. Say hi, everybody. Look at the camera. Oh, she's angry. She ain't having it. Is that Dan Hardy in commentary? Yes, it is Dan Hardy in commentary. I saw him before the fight. Dan Hardy. Dude, I would smash this girl. Swear to God, I would. All right, here we got Jake Paul. Here's the decision. Let me turn the sound on real quick. Fuck, it's the wrong thing. I got P too. Fuck. Beautiful shots here from Dan Hardy on commentary. Bro needs to pop that pimple. I swear to God, Jake Paul has a fat zit on his left cheek. Holy shit. Big old fucking pimple on his left shit, bro. Big old white head. Get that shit extracted. That fucking big ass robot, G. Oh my God, it's huge. What do you want? Oh, here's the decision. I can't hear it. $98-91. Yeah, Jake Paul won 98-91 decision. So they gave Diaz 1 round. He's saying he's back. Yeah, okay, buddy. 7-1, 4 KOs, whatever. Jake Paul wins unanimous decision. I want to hear what Nate Diaz has to say. What? It was Logan Paul. Did Logan Paul fight today at SummerSlam in WWE? Beats out of prime MMA fighter by decision. Beats the prime out of, oh my God. What the fuck? My cat almost died. Beats the prime out of a, yeah. There's a snake, Ariel Helwani. The rat, the snake. Glad Dana cut Helwani. Yeah, Helwani is a fucking rat. We all hate Helwani, bro. All my homies hate Helwani. Fuck Helwani, bro. Oh, you say, okay, Jake Paul wants to fight him in MMA. 10 million. He's calling 10 mil for PFL to get him to fight Nate Diaz in an MMA octagon. Oh no. Hell yeah. Hell, say Jake was scared LMAO. I don't fucking know, man. Right now it's just Diaz talking about how, I don't know. Dude, he's so flabby. Diaz is so fucking flabby. I don't give a fuck. Always seems to constantly talk down MMA fighters. Racial Hawani. Dude, fucking Hawani just doesn't know when to shut the fuck up, man. He's thing about Hawani, bro. It makes him such a fucking rat or a snake. Is he's always like, I'm for the fighters. My whole podcast channel is for the fighters. And then there's him basically talking shit to Jamal Hill all the damn day. You know? And then when Jamal Hill calls him out on it, he's like, what? That never happened. And he's sitting here lying to him, showing out these dumbass text messages that were bullshit that happened before he started talking shit about him. Like, Hawani has such a fake narrative. He's a rat. Actual rat, bro. I don't know, but that's pretty much it. I might get out of here, though. It's just Jake Paul ranting about, if you believe in yourself, if you want to do it, believe in yourself. Don't take no for an answer. Get started now. Shut the fuck up. It's the same corny ass shit that everybody says, bro. Whatever, but I'm gonna get my ass out of here. Paul KO's Worley Martin, Bradley Martin. Bradley Martin's a fucking humongous guy. Like, he's huge. He's huge. Huge dude. Thank you, bro, for the commentary. You're welcome, Zay. Usually I do MMA events. I don't know if you like boxing or not. Usually I do UFC stuff, but you can always come by and chat with me if you're interested into a UFC or a pay-per-view. I always do these every week. Before this, I did the Sandhagen one, so I'm always around. But I'm going to get my ass out of here and probably make a. Do I do a reaction vid to this, to Paul versus Diaz, or no? Probably not. It's 1:30. I'm getting a headache and I'm tired of shit. So I might do a documentary about Ariel Helwani here soon. But I'm gonna get my ass out of here, guys. Peace. Love you all. Thank you, Zay. Thank you, Cranium. Thank you, Taylor. Brandon Taylor. Thank you, Cranium again. Thank you, Zay again. Thank you, Dwayne Sargent. Thank you. Who else has been here? Eben. Thank you, Smiley Face. Thank you, Den Mijo. Thank everybody who came through today. Ronaldo. Everybody who came through today, man. Appreciate all y'all guys. Appreciate all y'all. I'm out of here. Peace. I'll see you guys next week.